Live from the No Invite Podcast. No Invite Podcast. Blaze.
Bang, it's the No Invite Podcast, and we're back. Episode 20. We're going to say 21. 21. Episode 21. We're back. And like always, I try to do something new. I try to have, a full circle or spectrum of people from like rappers and artists to, entrepreneurs and business people to whoever I can on the podcast. The podcast ain't always just me talking some music or some rap stuff, you know what I mean? And right now I got a very special guest, someone that came to actually hit you with some jewelry, teach you some things. Teach me some things, because I'm going to learn. I'm definitely going to learn today. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How y'all doing?
And what's your name, and introduce yourself to everybody.
My name is Silena Willis. How you guys doing?
And what do you do?
Everyone calls me the leader of the Credit Warriors.
Leader of the Credit Warriors.
Yes, I am the owner and founder of the Financial Solution.
Okay. And what does that exactly do? What does that entail?
We assist people with getting their credit restored, as well as their finances in order.
Nice. So basically, you teach financial literacy, and
we teach financial literacy as well. Yes,
yes.
We have a protection plan that helps people learn what they need to learn in order to properly deal with their money.
Basically, what everybody in life right now needs.
Exactly.
That's what's up. How long you been doing this for?
For about almost 5 months now.
5 months now? How you like it?
I
can tell.
Still on fire.
I know, but I want the people to know.
Still on fire. I said I would have smiled because, I did a lot of research before I got with the company.
Yeah. And
along with doing the research, I stalled out a lot. And when I finally decided that, I seen a barrier and an obstacle for me personally in my own financial situation in business. I said I can't stay like this.
You gotta learn.
I got to move forward.
Yeah.
I need to be able to get what I need for my business to move forward. So once again, this company came into my face.
Yeah.
And I said yes.
Nice.
So I get so excited because they've helped me personally get to where I'm able to be able to do the things I do for my business.
Yeah.
So when I go around and I help people, I got that energy because I know what it does for me.
Yeah.
So can't nobody tell me, oh, well, this, that. No, I know what this do.
Yeah, exactly.
So
you are the testimony.
Yes, I'm the product of the product. Exactly. Let me help you do what you need to do the right way.
You're spreading the love like I was spread to you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
And a lot of people are skeptical.
Of course. When it comes to money, people are always going to be like that.
Finances is a very, very sensitive subject for a lot of people. A lot of people don't want to talk about their money. A lot of people don't even tell their kids how much they make. When we grew up, we didn't know how much our mom and daddy made.
No, we didn't.
We didn't even really know what payday was.
No, we just knew.
We just knew that bills got paid and we went to the grocery store.
Exactly.
And that the man knocked on the door and he had a briefcase and that was the insurance man.
Exactly.
We didn't know nothing about no finances like that. And if you had the insurance man knocking on your door, you was lucky.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I bring that. I bring that financial literacy, of course, and a host of services and a protection plan that allow people to restore their credit and also build their credit and gain other benefits to be able to protect their family, their finances in the future.
And how important is that? How important is people building their credit and maintaining their credit, like out there, like literally, like what? People because we got to break it down to the very, like the most simplistic terms for certain people, especially me. I'm speaking for myself when I say certain people, but how important is that? How important is having your credit right, like in this world that we live in now?
Okay, well, let's say this. Technically speaking, 80% of today's middle class consumers are paid at least minimum wage and don't have at least $500 saved in a bank account.
That's fact.
95% of the working class individual don't even have 1 month's rent saved on emergency.
That is fact too.
So when you look at the fact that people don't understand how to operate their money and how to budget their money properly, even when they make good money, that's a problem.
Indeed.
So these things become very important because you're able to structure and you're able to see the structure of what finance is supposed to be, and you're able to use a system and a program to show you how your money looks and how to utilize it instead of how to spend it, how to build your credit and how credit is calculated instead of how to just max it out. A lot of us are not taught that credit is something that you have, but you don't use up.
Okay.
And that's another reason why it's very important.
People don't be maximizing what they do have and making it work for them, basically.
Well, not only that, if I can just share something with you
course.
here.
Well, here, you turning me out right now, so you showing me some, you know what I mean? I'm learning something new, so take your time. It's good.
Most people don't understand that the way credit works is it's calculated on a very high scale. But not only is it scaled, the way you pay things that's on your credit really determines the way your credit is given to you. And what I mean by that is, in some cases, you will find that you pay your bill, and then you go and buy something. And then you go back and say, I'm going to pay my bill on next month, when before it's due. And you'll see, every once in a while, you might get a cool little increase.
Yeah.
But what most people don't realize is if you actually take that same bill and you pay it right after you make that purchase, you're able to get a better increase. People
So
wait a month
after.
instead of waiting at least 2 weeks. Most people think that, I've had a young lady ask me, she say, when I have a bank account and they give me a credit card and I have to go purchase something, I'm going to pay it on the 3rd. Once I'm going to buy something on the 3rd and then I'm going to pay it off on the next 3rd. And I told her, she said, is that going to help my credit? I said, no. What that's going to do is that you're waiting till the last minute to pay it off. What you want to do when you're looking at building credit and establishing credit is you want to give them a reason to see or a reason to think that you can handle what they give you. So this is tip number 1. If you're given $5,000, I wouldn't suggest you use nothing near 50%. Most people do because they need money. Most people spend the money before they even get it, before the card even gets there. Because we all need something.
Yeah,
but
right away.
But we can't afford to pay it off, and that's where debt comes. But what I would say is don't even spend 50%.
Yeah.
Don't spend 30%. Most credit card companies will say 30%. Stay below that, you'll do really well.
Okay.
The financial protection program allows me to teach my customers that staying under 10% will allow you to have a higher increase and get more credibility when it comes down to making better and higher purchases.
Nice. Putting them in play, basically. Start building the right way.
The portfolio looks better. When you're getting ready to go buy something that you really, really need, an essential thing, you're going to want them to say, okay, this is what we can offer you. And you want what they're offered to be exactly what you asked for.
Yeah, most definitely.
I've been as a person so used to someone giving me what they said I can have instead of what I went and got and what I really wanted.
And got it.
Exactly.
Yeah, got exactly and when.
You know what I mean?
Got exactly what you wanted.
Exactly. You know, I always ended up in a car that I never really felt I deserved or was reliable enough for me and my son. Especially in the path I felt like I was going. Always had a bucket.
Yeah.
But I had money, always had a job.
Always working. Yeah.
But could never get a good car.
Yeah.
So over time, you know, we find that we stumble. Everyone stumble with these type of issues. Definitely. So this protection plan is so great. The company, if you guys are wondering what protection plan I'm talking about, United Credit Education Services is a nonprofit organization. They are a 50C3 organization, and they teach financial literacy. Their main goal is to teach financial literacy and help people restore their credit through financial literacy. Help people get on a track of having a better future with their money. Now, no one wants to go buy a house and then can't keep it.
Exactly.
If someone say because you have a 580 credit score, you can come get a house, and don't get me wrong, a 580 credit score and they give you a house, that'll be a blessing for anybody. But look at the fact of the interest rate behind that.
Yeah, what are they charging? What do they want from you for it?
How are you going to keep that in the long run? So we want our customers to be able to buy a home, what we're storing and learning what we teach in financial literacy, and after, you know, using these services, be able to buy your home, but we want you to keep your home.
Yeah.
You know, we want you to be able to pay off your home.
Exactly.
And we want you to have money the whole time you're doing it.
Yeah, not be check to check in your home.
Exactly.
Definitely.
You know, now someone might be thinking, okay, well, what services are these? When you look at financial literacy and you put it together with credit repair, you cannot just say to someone, let me help you fix your credit. As a company, you know, as a company, let me help you fix your credit. I've seen some people say, well, I went to this company, X, Y, and Z. I'm not going to say any names.
Yes,
and
right.
they helped me fix my credit, and only got a few things, you know, I only got 20 points in 5 months. And I asked them, well, what did you learn from this company?
That's the important part, I think.
I went and got me another credit card because Credit Karma told me that I was eligible to get another credit card. I say, okay, well, did you get another credit card? No. They said that I didn't qualify. So now you're not learning that you do not go apply for anything while you're in a process of restoring your credit. You're not learning the process and the financial literacy behind how to fix yourself, so you're at risk of going back into the same patterns all over again.
Most people wouldn't know that right from the bat.
Exactly.
It's a whole thing to it. It ain't just like, oh, it's really simple. There's layers to it, you know? You got to know your way around anything. Whenever you do whatever it is you're doing, you got to try to find your way to learn around it, and you got to educate yourself.
Exactly.
So when I seen you, you know, because I've known you for forever. But when I seen you actually, like I told you, I was like, I seen you and I could tell. It's like there's a difference between when you see somebody working hard and then when you see them working hard and it's starting to click.
Yeah.
And when I see you now and I see you moving around, I mean, everything that you're doing right now, I want to salute you on that. I'm proud of you. You know, it's one of those things that we were saying, like, it's good to be able to do something that not only help yourself but help people, most importantly. You know what I mean?
Right.
Spread the information that you got and spread it out there and see who's willing to better themselves, really, because that's all you can do. You got this at the end of the day. This is for the people. Like if you're in a situation where you need to get your finances in order, I mean, it's gonna take them to do it, to go get the information. Right.
And a lot of people nowadays also, you know, are wondering, you know, or so a lot of people say, well, there's nothing wrong with my credit. There's nothing wrong with my credit. You know, I don't have credit problems, but I can never get anything. That's because you might not have the right kind of credit.
See, layers to it right there.
You know,
a lot of people don't know that neither.
Exactly. So, for anyone who don't know, credit is calculated in different ways. You have credit being calculated at 10%, being the type of used credit that you have. Those are your installment loans versus your revolving loans. If you don't have installment or revolving loans, then you're not getting that type of credit added to what you need to build your score up. Okay. You're bottoming out.
Yeah.
You also have 35% being your payment history. This is huge. I talk about this on Facebook all the time. You know, you guys go follow me on Facebook.
They definitely got to follow you. We're going to make sure that they follow you everywhere after this.
Thank you.
Learn, you know what I mean?
But I talk about this on Facebook because people don't understand that 35% of your credit is your on-time payments and the length of your accounts. Okay. That's huge. Now, let me break that down if you guys don't understand what I mean by that. They might be like, what'd she say?
Yeah, break it down.
This is what I mean.
And me.
When you pay your bill on time, you're increasing your credit every time you do that. When you don't pay your bill on time, they will deduct 50 to 125 points off your credit score. I know you understand that.
That's simple. Basically, it's cut dry right there. You already know it. Small things like this to me it's really important that people hear, because a lot of times there's a lot of fake information out there too, and for you to be getting on here and actually telling them, that right there is like stuff that they could apply immediately to themselves. They could go and just do that on their own. Right. And if they I would assume really wanted to take it to the next level, they would come see you, right?
And that's exactly what I would tell them to do, because honestly, we have a program, and this is huge. And I'm glad I was able to get with you and be able to have this platform. Of course. I want to give all the credit back to you for that, because what I have right here is a game changer. To kind of go over a few other things, you know, there's other parts of credit as well that makes your credit very strong. But he just said something. I want to bring up a point real quick. Being able to take what I'm saying today and use it personally is very, very essential for you as a listener to this show. Let me tell you why. He took his time to make sure I was here to give you guys this information. Mm-hmm. Most of you guys might be renters. A lot of people are paying rent. And rent is very expensive in the state of California. Very expensive. Born and raised there, I know. And a lot of people don't understand that big expense you pay every month is where you put most of your money at, but you're not getting no type of credit for it. But yet, if you get put out,
it goes on your
they
credit.
Gonna put that right on your credit report. Yeah. Why are we not crazy. Getting rewarded
I did not know
for
that.
what we're supposed to be doing as responsible adults?
That's a bill right there. Time. Yeah, that's a bill that should count just like anything else, right? I see. I don't know this, so when you tell me that's crazy.
Listen to this. We have a program. We have a program called Credit My Rent. Mm-hmm. Credit My Rent is a program that will allow you to get all your on-time rent payments that are verifiable credit to TransUnion and Equifax. Nice. So now you're able to build 2 different accounts on your credit report on 2 different bureaus. Okay. 2 different accounts on 2 different bureaus.
All you though.
Every month. Yeah. Now let me step this up a notch. You have the ability to get not only the on-time payments for every month, but they can go back a year. Now you got 12 months, which is a length. Remember I told you 35% of that credit is what? On-time payments the length of the accounts that you have. Mm-hmm. People want to do business with people they see who have business with other people for a while.
They've been committed to what they're doing.
Consistency.
Yeah. Yeah.
No one wants to do business with someone who looks inconsistent with the way they pay their bills. Mm-hmm. or the way they handle their business. So if you're paying your rent on time every month because you know you got to put a roof over your baby's head, you need somewhere to live.
Yeah, definitely.
And you go broke every month, you ain't paying your car notes, so you can't pay your rent.
Exactly.
Why not get the credit you need? And most people say, well, how do you do that? Credit my rent. Now, let me tell you, it's somebody out there that might be listening and say, I could really use that. That could really help me build my credit up. Yeah. Well, let me tell you this. They also can go back 24 months.
Oh, nice.
They can go back 2 years and credit all your on-time rent payments that are verifiable to TransUnion and Equifax. Now you have a 2-year length account with on-time payments. This gonna look good for somebody wanting to go buy a house. This gonna go look good if you really want to go buy a car that's reliable, that you really need with a low interest rate. Exactly. You ain't sitting there 45, 55 minutes at the dealership while they run your name by everybody.
Yeah. As soon as they see your shit, they know.
Because you have a little bit more going on your paperwork. Your numbers are speaking a little bit more for you. Your name is good.
Yeah.
I had a man tell me, well, I got good money. I got good money. I don't need no good credit. I got good money. I said, well, sir, if everything was to go wrong with the money right now we have, what is your name good for? Yeah. You couldn't walk into nothing and get anything because you don't have any credit.
Yeah. And that's all it is, basically. What it is just basically getting your name right, getting your name good with these companies.
Exactly. It's basically saying, I am trustworthy enough for you to say, I'm going to give you $5,000. I'm going to give you $55,000. Oh, you're going to open a business? Here go $100,000. Me personally, I felt stuck when I wasn't able to get the finances and the capital that I needed to get my company. You guys, I own my own in-home care agency. I'm 33 years old. I own 2 businesses.
We definitely gonna have to get into that. Tell them everything. Tell them about yourself now, okay? Because we know what you're doing. So tell them because they need to know the person that's behind all this. They got that. We'll get back to that for sure. But go ahead and hit them with that. So say it again. Say it again one time for the people in the back.
I own my own in-home care agencies. Okay. I'm my own in-home care agency. I'm 33 years old. And I own 2 businesses.
Working. And
I'm always working, booked and busy. Yeah. I walk around on my phone and my purse in my hand.
All day.
But I'm always helping somebody, And it's crazy because I find that the life that I lived have pushed me into this situation because I've always cared and wanted to help people. You've always known me as being very, aggressive. You know what I mean? I was a high school wrestler. Some people,
with the boys, you gotta be aggressive.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, and I hung hard with the boys, so I was very aggressive. So
of course,
when I became the one that everyone seen that was caring, it was like, okay, this is what she do.
Yeah.
This is what she do for real.
Yeah.
Straight out of high school, went straight to college and became, a certified caregiver. I'm a medical assistant, again, everything I need to strive in the medical field. And so having my own care agency really was a big step for me.
Nice.
You
good. Come on in.
Having my own business was a big step for me. And I'm going to tell you guys why in a second, but I want to elaborate on something here. Opening this business was very important because when I opened up AmeriCare, I was in love, I had a great opportunity as a young lady with 15 years of experience behind her as a bedside CNA as well as a private in-home care giver.
And tell them.
So I've been able to negotiate contracts with families on my own and be able to cut out agencies and do business by myself. So I knew I needed to go in business for myself. So I LLC'd it. I'm going to tell you guys why I did that in a little while. When I put myself in position to be an actual CEO of a company, I didn't have paperwork that came behind it that I had to follow up on. In order to get the CNAs and the RNs, shout out to all my CNAs, my RNs, that stood out behind me and said, we're going to put our name on your paperwork to make sure you can get your license because we all going to work with you. We got your back. I said, we good.
That's how it should be, as it should be.
Then it come down to paperwork. Paperwork, I'm going to tell you guys, if you're trying to open a business, papers cost to get pushed. It was $750 for this. It was $850 for that. To get my whole business licensed, consulted, and financed and fixed all the way through, I can get licensed to the state. It was gonna cost me $10,000. I say, okay, well, I'm good. I got an EIN number. You know what I mean? It's an LLC. Yeah, they don't know. They talking about it's a real business. Yes. So I'm going down to the bank. I got a business plan.
Yeah.
This is my business plan,
put
sir.
Together, yeah.
And you know I'm suited and booted. I went in there with my little outfit on.
Yeah.
You feel me? Took one of the best suits I had in the house.
I'll let them know you all business.
Oh, ma'am. This is great. We see your passion. You young. Baby boomers are getting older.
Yep.
And in the next 15 years, in-home care agencies are going to skyrocket because people want to stay home. They don't want to be in nursing homes.
Away from
your drive and your passion shows for what you're trying to do here. Yeah. Let's see what we can do. Ha! All right, we can go and get the paperwork going.
Let's go.
Can I get your EIN? Let me get your birthday. Get all this information. Here you go. Because I'm a businesswoman.
Businesswoman, that's for sure.
I'm going to need your social security number. For what? Excuse me, sir? We're going to need a personal guarantee. Since this is a startup company, that you're going to be able to pay this back, the money that we give you, the capital that we loan you, that we are able to pay that back and that you actually qualify for it. So we're going to have to run your credit. Hold on. But I went and registered my LLC and paid my money and made sure my business was real, and I got an EIN number, so shouldn't you run my business EIN number? No, ma'am. And entrepreneurs don't realize that when you're thriving to go further in business. That's why I say that. I was at a halt, y'all. Yeah. I was stuck. I couldn't move my business further and get licensed and put my caregivers to work because I didn't have the capital. I didn't have the money. My credit was bad. I'm all up in dealers, spending $200-$300 on my son's clothes, running my name, knowing I can't get no dealer's card, but I want the 20% off. Like a fool. Illiterate to the fact that I'm making it harder for myself. Yeah. That's another inquiry on your credit. So when I couldn't get that money from the bank, I had to find a solution.
Yeah, go back and take care of that, huh?
UCES was my solution. You guys, they've helped change my life. And the way to when it comes to the way I work my business, my finances, the way I teach my son money. Everything.
This is important. People, like even now, all the stuff that's going on right now is like, like you said, people are not ready.
No,
they're not ready financially for anything. Like anything to go on right now. So they got to start sometime.
And it's funny you say that because people are so unprepared that young and old, people do not have wills. People don't have trust. People don't have powers of attorneys. I was one of them. I almost passed away when I got sick in Georgia with my baby, and they were going to put my son in DFACS. I almost was going to lose my baby because I didn't have no documentation that stated what was supposed to happen if I passed away. And I was bold enough to move all the way to Georgia and left all y'all here in California. Yeah. And I'm sick on my deathbed, and I had to send my son all the way to Arizona because I didn't have paperwork, and they were going to really put him in DFACS. But see, this program here, and that's funny you said that because United Education Services within the same protection plan give you a power of attorney, a will, and a trust. Okay. Because we believe that people need that to secure their family and their future.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen too many families fall apart over finances after somebody passes away.
Exactly.
Yeah, too many to count. And it's always something that could have been prevented, something that could, like you said, just being educated. And it's important. It's important that you're saying all these things. I know some people don't even want to think about that, but it's important. No matter what age you are, it's a reality. It's what you could do to help, if you have children, if you have family members, to help like one less thing and be ready for whatever happens, whatever comes your way. I see you.
Yeah, it's powerful. I find myself sometimes looking at different scenarios to approach someone when it comes to giving them the information that I have. And me being as smart as I am, I can't find the simplest ways to tell someone, hey, I have something that might help you.
Yeah.
So since I can't find the simplest ways, I'll go get a t-shirt made with the flyer that we use for our weekly meetings. Yeah. And put my protection plan on the back of my shirt and walk throughout the plazas passing out flyers.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if I'm in the open, in the community, in the face of a person, they understand me better.
Yeah, they do. Anybody, especially when it comes with money. Like you said, money's a sensitive subject.
Exactly.
So people are uncomfortable talking about it. So I'm sure it's hard for you to be able to explain it, because a lot of people have never even thought of the concept of this at all. Like, and lived their whole life with like, that doesn't even matter. And wondering why things don't work out the way they do, and what they can't get what they need, like you said. But it's like, so now it's like a whole nother language you're telling them, you know? It's,
right.
And you have to try to be able to give them the information in a way that they could actually grasp it in their, you know, because everybody thinks differently. Like, you could tell me one thing, I might see it a different way. It's a perspective on stuff, right?
Right. And some people don't want to hear it.
Exactly.
Some people don't want to hear it.
You're already from the gate because it's sensitive. Like you said.
Exactly. It's going to be a few people. I'm going to be real honest and transparent here. It's going to be a few people who take this information today, and they're going to ponder on it, but they're not going to take action on it.
Yeah, that is a fact.
It's a few people that's going to take this information here today, and they're going to look up who MRS capital TUPPA on Facebook is. They're going to want to know, who is Miss Tuppa? Who is this lady who's giving out these financial information? Because they're going to realize that no one told them that they can put their children on their credit card to help their children build credit while they're still young. If you got a preteen and you're doing good in your finances on a credit card, why not give your baby a lever up in this world by letting them piggyback off your credit, which is totally legal? I mean, I don't understand why you wouldn't allow them to be an authorized user and not give them the card.
A lot of people don't know. They're not aware of that. They don't understand that your credit, you could do a lot with it.
You guys, here it is for you right here. Here it is for you right here. Go to your bank account app. My sister did it last night. I went live about this on Facebook. Go on your bank account app. Go into your settings. You want to go into your profile. You want to go to add authorized users. Don't be giving no man your money. Don't be giving no woman. Go put grandparents, daddies, mamas. Go put y'all kids on them credit cards, not them prepaid debit cards that y'all got. And if you don't got a credit card, please give me a call, because we have a secure credit card that you get guaranteed, automatically approved. All you have to do is put your own money in there, and we show you how to make sure you keep your money straight so you can get your credit increase, so you can get the credit card that is unsecured. See, when you understand you have the resources to be able to negotiate and be able to maneuver around things in this world financially, you don't just ponder and sit on them. So I couldn't just ponder and sit on them out there in Georgia.
Don't wait. You shouldn't wait for things like those.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Right. You know what I mean? I figured, let me come home and bring this. You know what I mean? Let me bring this home, because if I know that this can help a lot of people that I know.
Yeah, help the community that you can.
Why not spread this around in the community?
Yeah.
What hurt did it just do for me to just tell everybody, if they go put their kids on, that just helps somebody's child future in the long run.
Yeah, especially because you're giving them information, and if they act on it.
Not only that, people want to be able to associate and do business with people who are able to give them solid information that they don't have to worry about the charging them for.
Yeah.
This is what I'm giving y'all. This is what you can have.
You're in the game right now. For anyone listening right now, anybody that wants to, that definitely wants to find you, what's the best place for them to contact you?
If you want to contact me, I would definitely say reach out to me at SAILENA_credit solution 223 Instagram. Okay. If you also are on Facebook, at me at MRS capital T PP, capital T U PPA. Miss Tuppa. That's the best way you're gonna find me. I got a few pages out there. Don't want you to get mixed up. The Financial Solution on Facebook. That is my business page, and we're developing this page to be a great place for people to get all this type of information. So I'm gonna love this page.
And pull up a little video or pull up post up and get
oh my God.
things that you're telling them now.
I'm gonna have my
podcast,
son there. You guys,
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do with this page is about to be phenomenal because people. I have a great young man. My son is so awesome, but the way I've taught him about finances and the way he concepted, I feel like if people see my son and the way we interact and communicate about money and different things, they're gonna be able to tell their kids, look, this is what we need to do a little better.
That conversation.
Right.
That conversation.
It's an icebreaker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
between people and their kids, like too though, like they gotta understand they have to talk to them about a lot of things, and finances
Right.
is definitely one of them. Like you should be the parent should always be the one that's teaching everything they can to put their child in the best position possible. You know what I mean?
But if grandma didn't
especially.
teach mama, how mama gonna teach baby?
Exactly. That's true.
So what I'm saying about that, you guys, it's come out. Look, check me out. 706.
You got any events or anything coming? You got any more events coming out? Or what?
Not in this area. Actually, this event went pretty well. So we're actually in process of putting together another event at the same place, but a little bit more better. We're actually thinking about this Saturday, putting together something small. I haven't got a real venue yet at this point. I mean, not this Saturday, this Sunday. I haven't got a venue at this point yet. The weather's kind of bad.
Yeah, it is.
And I'll be out Monday. But what I can tell you guys is I've created a great team here in this area
they have people
so
out here
far
they could
since I've
reach
been
out and
here.
talk to.
It has been phenomenal for me since Wednesday. When I tell you it's been
the
phenomenal.
campaign,
So
huh?
yes.
Fresh off the plane.
And I'm happy to say that because people understand that everybody needs help with their credit.
Yeah.
Everybody needs help with their credit. It's not like I got a cookie and I want you to buy it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is something literally everyone could benefit from. It's like brushing your teeth. Like everybody could benefit from that. You know what I'm saying? Like something that should be considered like just as practical, I guess. You know what I mean? People should be able to be like, yo, this is something that should be taught just as much as in school as anything else. It's like
and that's in
regular school. Like,
I'm glad you say that. I am so glad you bring that up because our program has our services have we have a service called Youth Financial Literacy. And what we do is we go into the schools and in the community and we teach the students financial literacy from 5th grade all the way up. That way they're able to break that chain that we didn't be able to unbreak. You see what I'm saying? They're able to get exactly what they need to know more about money, the terms of finances.
And going into college, I'm sure that's
exactly. We donated $400,000 to freshmen and seniors in college in Vegas at our convention, and I was literally moved. A young lady, a cancer survivor, she reached $25,000 to go to college, and awesome. I was just at awe. I really was, because our company allowed people the possibility. People feel like there's no way.
Yeah.
But see, if you're steady thinking, oh, well, I can't. I had a man tell me last night who called me over and over and over, but then he made every excuse to why he couldn't
follow through.
And I had to tell him, say, well, look, I got somebody else I need to call because I know they can.
Yeah.
I can't let you stop me because somebody needs some help.
Yeah. And that's true. You got to lay it out for them, and they got to be willing to take that step.
Right.
Follow through. Commit to it. That's another thing. You know, it's funny you say that because I talk about that all the time over here too. And it's like, that's just one of my things in how I move with people. I know a lot of people do a lot of things in the field, in the area that I do, you know, my music and whatnot. And it's the same thing. It's like, you can't waste time on people that are not committed. You know what I mean? Because then they're going to, all it's doing is getting in your way of getting to where you got to go, and other people that you could work with, and other relationships you could build and help and whatnot. So I say that a lot on this podcast on prior episodes. So it's funny that you say that, because everything is relative. You know, things have a lot to do with other things. I guess.
Yeah, and people don't understand that when you're moving forward and you're evolving personally and you make those common connections, that goes to show that there's people moving forward in this world, you know. And when we can connect like this and be able to put together a way for us to be able to broadcast information to people that they're going to need to know. Yeah. You know what I mean? And to have that platform is powerful, because a lot of people can go online, or a lot of people can tell you exactly what Jay-Z's net worth is, right? Or they tell you exactly how Tuppa or Michael Jackson is worth. But no one really knows what their assets or liabilities stand at.
Need to worry about
everybody think
else.
Because they got a job, they cool. Like, don't you think you worth more than just your job?
Yeah.
I know I was, because I got tired of people trying to tell me what to do when they halfway was doing what they were supposed to do. Yeah. Hold on, boo-boo. This not gonna work. I was always told at work, Selena, you might be a little aggressive. No, I'm not aggressive. I'm direct and straightforward.
Yeah. See, that's the difference. People don't realize that. People don't know now, especially nowadays, they don't understand the difference between somebody being direct and someone being aggressive or disrespectful.
Exactly. You couldn't accept what it was I was saying, so you found it to be an insult. Mm-hmm. But I apologize that you felt that way. Yeah. But what I said still stand. So with that being said, I'm going to tell you like this, ma'am. And that's usually how I have to handle it. Yeah. But in business, I've learned that's because I'm able to direct the truth when I feel need to be. Yeah. I advocate for those I feel need advocation for. Mm-hmm. I'm going to speak up when needs being spoken up. I'm going to speak for those who ain't being able to spoke up for. And I'm going to talk to those who ain't hearing yet. Mm-hmm. Because if I don't keep putting it out, if I don't keep exposing it, I could have been at my house right now, my sister's house, really on Facebook, keep sending out messages. But if I wasn't here right now, someone that's listening right now wouldn't have been able to get the solution to the financial breakthrough they might be needing.
Yeah. It's a domino effect, You being here sets off all kinds of things, Even if just one person, they're at least they're able to look further and actually understand what you're saying and how the importance of what you're doing and what it means for themselves.
And somebody might be thinking, what did this do for you? Okay, so let me tell you guys. So when I first got started within the services, around that time I also was preparing myself, because I found this to be a great opportunity for me to join in as business. And that was the best decision I could have ever made, to join this company as a partner. Oh, that was a great decision. But I decided as a business owner, I needed to drive my business forward, so I'm going to go to convention. So I went, got the training that I needed, great experience. This is about 2 or 3.5 weeks in, you guys, after I sent my letters in for making sure that I was able to get my credit restored. I'm following the process. I come home from Vegas, checking the mail. I had 3 letters in my mailbox. One from Equifax, one from TransUnion, and one from Experian. All 3 credit bureaus had removed 4 accounts off my credit at the same time. I just so happened to go, I said, well, let me go look and see what my credit score is. Yeah. I had a 70-point increase instantly.
Yikes. That's nice right there.
I didn't have a voice because we was hollering in Vegas. I jumped on Facebook, made a video real quick. Did you see that video?
I think I did.
I'm like, I just got home and I got these letters. I was excited.
Yeah, that's a good feeling.
That made me feel good. To be able to, my bank just automatically give me an increase on my credit card and not even ask for it.
Definitely.
Cause they like shoot from somewhere. Somebody said you're doing good, your credit girl. Let us go and give you an extra few $100.
They seen that. They're like, oh, okay. I see you now.
Yeah. I had a customer.
You start paying attention now to you.
I had a customer. She say, my credit score went up a little bit, and they gave me $13,000. I said, what I'm gonna need you not to do is spend more than $500. I said, because I don't need you spending more than $500, and don't spend $500 if you can't afford it.
Yeah. If you know you can't put that 500 back.
Exactly.
Right back.
Because they're giving you so much money because they feel that you can handle it. But if you go buy you a brand new furniture set and you didn't buy the kids all computers, now you didn't bought the brand new pressure cooker, you didn't bought the propane grill, you know, everybody got brand new iPhones, all on credit, they gonna think you're not gonna answer your phone.
Oh yeah, they thinking that you can't.
You gonna
blow
go
them
bankruptcy next month.
They don't think you can't blow them out.
You
That's
a
it.
risk.
Yeah, that's crazy, and people don't realize that neither. It's just, they don't understand how important that is. Like it's crazy.
So establishing these accounts and allowing them to build up, but using them wisely, knowing what to spend and how to spend it and where to spend it and when to pay it off is very crucial. And my customers, I help them do those type of things. Inside of our portals, we give you all type of information that allow you to take this program forward. Then some people say, well, what about if I don't want to be on this program for a long time? There's no contracts. But I tell you this, how much financial literacy do you think you need to fix all the mistakes you made in the past?
Yeah, for real.
Now, how long is it going to take to fix your credit? That's not the issue. Credit can be fixable all the time. Let's be real transparent here.
Yeah.
If you get free services, which you can qualify with our program, you're going to always be able to get your credit fixed. But let's be transparent here. Mm-hmm. What are you going to be able to get? It's the investment in the financial education that people don't have. When I was younger, I really didn't understand that when I went to T-Mobile and bought a cell phone right there in Antioch, that I was really messing myself up. But because them folks gave me one, I thought I was fly stuff.
Yeah. Especially because it's like, you know, they put that how they present it. You know what I mean?
Guess what I
got a phone now? That's good.
I bought all kind of ringtones. $900 on a cell phone bill and ringtones, y'all.
That's crazy. You was out of pocket.
Ain't no better. That told me up when I went to go get my first apartment for me and Lil Dominic, though. That's what I'm getting to.
Yeah.
These are the mistakes we make without knowing things, and we suffer the consequences as young adults or as adults. We end up in financial binds, and some people end up divorced.
Yeah.
Families torn apart because of money, finances.
That's true. I heard that's like one of the big reasons why relationships end.
I'm gonna tell you,
finances.
We got a post going around on Facebook. They say, get your credit fixed and restored. Boost your credit scores up and be more sexy in your house. Listen here, people ain't stressed out when they got better credit scores. Okay.
Hell yeah.
People when they can see their money every month, they're not worried about anything. Yeah. But when you have that issue, it's always a edgy feeling.
Yeah, it's always because you want
who calling my phone?
Who? You're one mistake away. You're one missed payment away from something, and then
exactly
it could all come falling down after that. No, I mean, I got off late to understanding my money, how to manage my money too. You know, I got off on that really late, but now more than ever, I looking back, it's like how did I not know about this, and why didn't I do this earlier? You know, why didn't I take care of my credit? Why didn't I take care of my finances like I was supposed to? And then until you realize when it's time to go get that car, get that house.
Right.
You're trying to start a business of your own, and you're like exactly like you said. It's like, well, why aren't things clicking?
Right. And in our generation, you know, I actually I went live about this on Facebook, and I'm more of a realistic person, and the reason I'm very much so realistic the way I am, it's because the reality of life that I've lived.
Yeah.
And the
reality
lessons
of life is not
right.
It's not always.
But some people have so many different perceptions of their life that they, you know, mine have been so cutthroat that I can only be able to give it to you that way. Yeah. So I tell people all the time that
because you know
when you don't put yourself in a situation to try to progress, then nothing's ever gonna change. You know, I never was one to be able to budget anything. Wasn't taught how to budget, you know.
You just blew it. It was a wrap.
You know, right. My budget was which pocket I had it in. You know, growing up, I really didn't understand that you had to be able to put money away, save something for later, spread it out here and there. You know, to this day, there's a lot of adults who don't know how to budget.
Yeah.
You know, they think it's hard. So in the protection plan, you're able to get a budget assistance service. This is gonna allow people to be able to see their money. Now, if you going out like me and my sister used to go and spend a lot of money out. We would go take a ride to Richmond. Mm-hmm. We in Oakland. We at Crab Shack, Arch Crab. We was eating out everywhere. $250 almost every other week. You can say I've been spending on food, and you can look at that and be like, well, I probably need to cook at home.
Most definitely.
When you get to looking at that, you be like, "Oh,
you can see the possibility. You see the possibility of what you could do if you didn't do that."
Right. Like now, you looking at every receipt that you had when you took your son to Starbucks, and he wanted them things with the extra caramel. You be like, "Look at here, you gonna get a grande next time." You ain't gonna keep getting this vintage. You see what? This is $50 a month I'm spending on coffee. Yeah. When you look at it that way, it penetrates you more.
You understand it. You can look at it and be
exactly.
Like,
and budgeting tools allow us to be able to do that. And we have budgeting services within our protection plan. You know, some people don't even realize that when you're going through credit restoration, there's gonna be battles. And some battles, you know, you're gonna need assistance with. Sometimes you're gonna need somebody more than customer service or the financial literacy that I can provide you. What I love about these services is that you have credit attorneys. Pro bono, this already coming to your services. So if you have credit collectors calling you, mm-hmm. hassling you repetitively, don't even deal with them. Access your credit attorneys and let them take it from there. I'm gonna give y'all a nugget too. This is one of my side notes. Make sure you're writing this down. Make sure you're writing this down. I got this
thing, y'all. Make sure y'all
if
play
you're
it back.
ever going through a dispute, and if you're a customer of mine, I will always tell you. But if you're going through a dispute or you're going through anything that's to do with your credit or even the credit bureaus, someone call your phone and they ask you for your information. You don't give it to them. Soon as someone say your name and they get to ask you, I don't verify myself over the phone. They're gonna hang up. I've now learned to teach this to my customers because this is how we protect ourselves. We're gonna let our legal team handle that battle for us.
Yeah, so that they're not badgering you and.
That's the shield.
Line, exactly.
That's that protection plan.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, okay. So we figured out how that. You said you're gonna be doing something soon. Maybe you're gonna come back and do something soon, if not tomorrow. What else do you have going on? What else can do you have that you could say the people could use?
Well, another thing,
services you do.
Another service we have that's part of the protection plan. You'll be saying, okay, well, I hear you saying we're going to fix my credit, and now you're telling me how to budget, and you know this is all great, and I love the fact that I'll be able to get a credit attorney, but what we're going to do about my credit and wants to go up? We're going to monitor it. Mm-hmm. You already get credit monitoring in the protection plan because once your credit score going up, somebody gonna want it more than it does when it's down. Yeah. Nobody wants bad credit. Yeah. But once your credit starts getting better, you want to be protected and not a high risk to someone who wants to take it from you. Yeah. We also going to give you identity monitoring.
Yeah, you definitely need that, all that right now, especially in everything, how everything works right now.
Our services, we're partnered with some great services, some great services that gives us these to be able to benefit our customers so they can have what's going to drive them forward financially. And if you're not able to monitor your identity, then you become a risk. This identity monitoring give you $1 million in protection.
It's basically like insurance on on yourself.
And they so good that if you got your identity stolen before, they gonna go back and help you investigate that too.
Okay.
I mean, I don't understand. I had somebody say, well, Credit Karma. I say, oh, okay, so we back on credit. I said, baby, you know what? Credit Karma is better than no karma. You right.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know, if that's all you can go off for, because that's all some people know.
Yeah,
you know,
that's true.
Credit sesame, yeah, I like sesame chicken. You know,
Yeah.
but listen, hey, if that works out, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Because that was me at one point, and so I realized that I kept walking into places, like I told you, trying to buy something, and not knowing that vintage score wasn't getting me anywhere, and that FICO score is what I needed to strengthen. That 30%, that extra 35%, the heart of what my credit was, what had nothing to do with my vintage score. It was my FICO score. I wasn't building properly. I didn't have things spread it out properly.
I didn't have all areas.
Right.
Basically.
I didn't have any age on any accounts. I didn't have nothing that was paid on time. Because see, if I had to make sure I had food in my house, some bills was going to get unpaid. If I had to make sure my baby wasn't without what he needed, something else was going to come up short.
Yeah, most definitely.
We all have that in common. That's the struggle of America.
Yeah.
Because we don't have the financial literacy on how to balance those things. So in the protection plan, we give you that. We also give you savings goals. I have customers that say, Miss Willis, I want to buy a home. Okay, you want to buy a house? Yep. Okay, you're going to need a mortgage, so let's go ahead and start saving money. Well, we're going to get on the protection plan and it's going to cost you Well, I can't afford that. Well, how was you going to afford your mortgage, ma'am?
Exactly.
Let's get you on some savings goals. Whatever your goal is, you want to be able to go on that vacation, or you want to put some money down on that house or have closing fees. We want to set up your goal and it's going to alert you. That way, right before you be able to go somewhere and say, I'm about to buy these shoes, your phone saying, remember?
Don't forget.
You need to pay me, right?
Yeah.
You're going to have to go and put this money in here, which I find to be great, because a push notification is what we all need in today's society, because we're so hands-on.
Yeah.
We're so hands-on.
Yeah.
We're so hands-on,
and you need that, because that's like a lot of people don't even use the calendar on their phone.
Right.
Like reminders on their phones. Like, that's very important. Like, you don't understand. Like, sometimes it's out of sight, out of mind, and you don't think about it. When you got something that you see consistently, same thing like a vision board or something. That's how I think of it. Like, you see something consistency, you start putting it together, start becoming a priority.
It's gonna become a habit. Become a habit. And I spoke a little bit about the net worth, but also some people will say, well, okay, I'm really down with the credit and everything, but when we get rid of these student loans, I still gotta pay them off. We have debt payoff assistance. We help you eliminate your debt, but we help you eliminate your debt properly. That way you're paying off what is important and what's gonna make your credit better. Mm-hmm. And that way you're being able to pay your debt off faster as well. Because some people think, well, I done got my taxes back, girl, so I might as well go pay Western Union back their money for these braces that I got. Because this collection company keep calling me. Let me tell you something. Here's another nugget. If you got an account in collections and that account's already closed, do not take your money and pay them people. You guys come out and listen to me. I'm telling you guys, hit me up on Facebook. I got a lot of information. You guys pay them people, and you're giving away your money, because they forfeited the right to your money when they gave your account to a collection agency. You don't do business with them. You did business with Western Union.
Yeah.
So you didn't pay the account. Now you think you did something. You feel better because they not calling you no more.
Yeah.
That's what they get us, because they not calling no more. But guess what? You can go run your credit for something because you think, oh, I didn't pay my bills off. But it's still sitting there on your credit.
And you're wondering why.
And you wondering why they say, ma'am, you got too many derogatory accounts. I said in the portal of our of our program, our customers are able to learn these terms: charge-offs, derogatory accounts,
What they mean, and
yes,
how they pertain to
request
them.
of settlement. How do we handle these things? I've had a lady say, she went to go buy a home, and she had so much information when she went to go buy her home from what she learned through her portal as a customer through United Education Services, that they literally wrote her a check when she went to go buy her house, because she was able to find money through any and everything. She had the knowledge that allowed her to walk in with confidence and control the negotiation. That's the power of credit.
Yeah.
That's the power of financial literacy.
Because they want you in the end. If your credit and your finances are correct and you've built up enough and you've done the right things, you're the commodity. They want you. They're going to cater to you. And they're going to come to you like you said.
Yeah.
And they're going to tell you what you want to hear. What you want. You're the position of power to negotiate with and walk away with what you want.
A lot of times we find that in life, again, like we talked about earlier with the will and trust, life there was some real hardballs. And sad to say that sometimes when people pass away or, become incarcerated, we find ourselves scrounging for the important documents that we need. We can't figure out where somebody put this, so we got to go searching for great grandma's that, and it becomes a burden on family. Our program provides a virtual lockbox. All these services I'm talking about are in one protection plan. You get a virtual lockbox that you're able to put any and everything in. Your social security card, all your credit cards. You can put your passport in it, your kids' birth certificates, your birth certificates, your mama's divorce certificate. You know what I mean? You can put your CDs, your IRAs.
Yeah.
You could put any and everything in this financial lockbox, and it'd be protected. Say the house caught on fire and you done lost everything.
Yeah. Where's all my documentation?
You ain't got nothing.
I ain't got anything.
We know that the world flooding and burning up day by day. And I ain't trying to be funny, but that is the truth.
Yeah.
This is a convenient program.
Yeah, most definitely. And all things considered, with everything going on even right now, it's like everything's digital, and you have to have some kind of backup in this world.
Right,
you have to adapt.
Right.
You have to make sure that you're taking the steps to protect yourself, because if you're one step away, if you're one check away from being homeless, or if you're one check away from, anything like that, like a meal or something, this is very important. This is important because you are at the most at risk. Right?
And it's funny you say that, because in just a bit, I'm going to tell you guys about a business opportunity that is definitely on fire right now. But to wrap it up about, United Credit Education Services, I do want to let you guys know, you all might be thinking, this is great. I'm interested, within the first 30 to 45 days, most cases we see people getting results back. Again, like I said, I got my first few accounts deleted within the first three weeks or so.
Credit score
shooting up, multiple accounts being deleted throughout our customer base. But what I can tell you is most people will say, well, I'm interested, but how much does this cost? This does not have a cost to it. I'm going to tell you this now. You never pay a cost for something that has value to it. This is an investment within yourself. Because if you're already at the bottom of a situation that you can't pull out of, then why let the rope keep dangling in front of you? So when you look at an investment, you always going to get something out of what you invest in, way more than what you put into it. You're not going to find no program like this nowhere. And when you do, please call me 706-587-5124, because I want to know about it. I want to know about it so I can get on it.
Yeah. If
you found anything else out there like this, please let me know.
Okay.
We can't be beat. But the reason I'm so strong about this is because this is driving people forward. This is changing the trajectory of people's lives. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Ashton Henry. We got we had a young man who was homeless, found these services and was able to become a millionaire. But he also took on the business opportunity. But I just go to say that to where I just say that to say this, that people are able to change their life through these services.
Most definitely. It's important,
And it's something we all need. It's something we all need. But you would say, well, how much does this cost? The investment on this is $188.
That's light.
$188 is the first time payment. That's the $99 setup fee. Mm-hmm. And you automatically pay your first month up front, $98. $98 a month is all it costs to keep these services. And you do not have a contract.
Yeah, and it puts you in pocket. Like, if you're really prioritizing and you're really ready to take care of your credit and your finances the right way, if you think at all that that's even like anything, that's like the deal of the century right there for what it could do for you.
The value is just it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
This is price. It's just a steal, and people don't see the value in something because they say, "Well, I don't have." But you know what? If you can go, and you can put your money into a brand new pair of shoes and go buy you an outfit so you can go hit the club, because
people eat, like you said, go out to eat and just eat that much money.
Yeah, because we see our value in the things that don't really mean nothing.
Exactly, things that are not going to do something for you.
Exactly.
Temporary things. This is the future right here.
I tell people all the time, if you're so worried about going to go buy some shoes, why don't you get your credit together so you can charge your shoes to your credit card and you can pay it off later.
Yeah. And build your
Put
credit,
yourself in a better position to financially do something for yourself.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be broke once you buy them shoes. And now the shoes are depreciated and ain't got no value to them because you done walked on them.
Yeah. Temporary stuff. Temporary things.
Right, yeah. There's no value to it. But this program, at $188, you get all 13 services. Can't be beat. But I'm going to tell you how you can qualify to get all your services for free. You guys will be like, wait, hold on. It was $89 and now I can get it for free? Yes. We have a brand new referral program for all of our customers. We said we know it's hard for people to get themselves in a better situation, but a lot of people got potential to do it. Yeah. So listen, you go on and get signed up. Use our app at UFCES app on Google and the Play Store. Yeah, Apple Play Store or whatever.
Yeah.
And they say you refer 10 people. And if 5 people of the 10 you refer get signed up, then we're going to go ahead and say we thank you and give your services for free.
Nice.
Now you fully protected all the way through.
And you're on your way.
And you didn't have somebody else get on their way.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's the same thing. That I like that is who you are, and you could tell, like, that's the type of person you are, and you could tell by the way the business is and what you represent, that's the way you guys are operating. Yeah,
that's how it works.
It's not only just about empowering and educating yourself, but it's about passing it on to the next person and putting them on to what you got going.
Right?
Kind of like killing that whole cutthroat mentality that people for some reason have been brought up with, where it's like, I can't show you how, I gotta get myself right. I can't,
right.
Like, it's like, it's not even that mentality. It's not even good business to begin with. But you know what I mean? It's different. I want to thank you. Thank you for coming on.
No problem.
Thank you for coming on here. Thank you for spreading the message. Once again, let them know how they can find you. Give them your email, whatever it is, the contact information that you would like. Make sure you tell them where they could go find these services, how they could give them the whole rundown before we get up out of here.
Yes, you guys, definitely. I'm looking for agents right now for my FES company. If this sounds like you might be interested in having your own in-home business, you're looking to be an entrepreneur, want a business change, please get at me. You can find me at SAIALENA_credit solutions 223. Again, that is SAILENA_credit solutions 223. That's Instagram. Now on Facebook, look me up under Miss Tuppa, MRSTUPPA, Miss Tuppa, and you will find me. We're the financial solution. And I'm welcome to talk to anybody on the phone. Give me a call, 706-587-5124. We do 101s. All 50 states. Guam, Puerto Rico, and the Virgin Islands. All the territories of the United States are able to get their finances together.
That's right. Hey, well, you already know anybody that listens. You guys follow. I'm glad. Thank you guys for joining us on this. I'm gonna call this a special edition because this is really more educational. Like, let's not get it twisted. My podcast is, we talk about a little bit of everything, and I'm sure you heard. I've sent you clips, but the fact that
I love it.
Your what you do and the I guess you could say the mindset when you do things is the same as mine. Like, I do things to try to help people, and if I could use my platform to spread your message that's actually helping people, I'm doing my part, I feel like, too, in helping. Because I'm able to pass along this knowledge to the people that follow me and let them know that, hey, this is an option for you. You got a opportunity right here. So anybody, like I said, that you guys are my listeners, man, everybody that consistently listen, make sure I'll put all her links in the bio for this episode. So you can actually click on that and it'll take you to her Facebook directly or take you to her Instagram, whatever you prefer. And,
definitely.
What else? Well,
and if you guys, hey, listen, and if you guys know anyone that's bilingual, please hit me up. I am looking for bilingual agents. I'm looking for anyone who's looking to make extra money on the side or looking to start their own business. Helping people gives you the fulfillment, and also being able to make some money on the side puts you in a whole different perspective on what you can do with your life.
That's a blessing
when you're
there.
Able to help somebody else change their life. So you guys hit me up, all right? I thank you for this opportunity.
I thank you. You my homegirl regardless. We go way back, so that's not even.
Yeah.
This goes without saying. It was just about having the right time, because timing is everything.
Right.
This was gonna happen no matter what.
Right.
I'm glad. To me, I want to. Like I said, I want to thank you for coming on here and spreading the message. I want to salute you for everything that you're doing, because I'm super proud of you. I know you've been working hard, and I've seen you, and I know I haven't seen a lot, but I've seen the growth because you've documented it. You've documented your journey and your growth. And I salute you, because I always like to see people doing good, but I love to also see people that I know that been through everything that you could imagine, actually turn around
and bring it home.
Yeah, and bring it home.
Bring it home.
And be happy, though. Like I said, it's different. You can tell when someone's clicking. You can tell, like, it's a whole different
When I
vibe.
go home to Georgia Monday, I have 2 agents that I'm leaving here. So people are being able to access these services locally. That's huge for me.
Yeah.
That's huge for me.
Yeah.
Because now I can tap into these agents while I'm in Georgia and make sure things are getting pushed through and getting done with that same momentum that I had when I got here.
Yes.
Making sure our community is able to progress forward financially. You guys hit me up. I got a lot of energy about this. I'm excited.
All day.
2020, this is our year, man. Don't be broke all year now.
Nah, you gotta
Don't
be broke. And if
year.
you're gonna be broke, at least be taking that step and keep stepping to make sure that you're not gonna be broke eventually.
If you're gonna
we
be
all
broke,
gotta start
at least.
somewhere. So make sure that you get going now. Holla at Miss Tuppa. There's no Invite Podcast on Blazing. We're gonna keep it rolling.
Follow the No Invite Podcast on Instagram. No_invite_podcast.